Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting video. My god, video. Another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. It's another exciting video, I'll tell you that much, but it is an episode of GeoGuessr. And the real question now is for me to start the video by guessing the location of yesterday's daily challenge, and that would be me trying to figure out where exactly this is. I really like this place. Awesome windy white cap waves. We've got rocky sort of mountain, well, not really mountain, hill wave breaker leading up to this awesome lighthouse. Now the real question is, where in the world is it? And this is really a doozy because we've got islands with no trees, and we've got, not that much vegetation. I'm going to say that this is like really remote, and the reason there's no trees is because no tree seeds have gotten here in a really long time. I'm also going to say that this is, it's not too cold. It looks like it's a nice fair temperature, quite windy. Middle of the Atlantic, maybe sort of near Azores or something. Something like this thing right over here, perhaps. Maybe we're on the tip of this or something, like, would I say like right around here is a possibility? Somewhere like right there? I really don't know. That's where I'm going to go and say that we are, because honestly, I really have absolutely no idea, but I think this place is super cool. Let's make the guess, and the answer is, not quite actually, it is Greece. It is an island in Greece, actually the tip of this big one over here, which I don't actually know the name of. It's on some sort of peninsula. My god. Well, it still doesn't explain the no trees thing, but, the no trees thing, it could just be a bare hill. Sometimes you need some logs, and sometimes you log out a complete area. Maybe that's what happened, maybe it's not, but regardless, it was really, really beautiful. And it's a place called, well, that might just say lighthouse, I'm not really sure, but that is indeed where we were. Wow, super cool. Hopefully some of you guys got at least close enough to the right location. Alrighty, here we are in today's daily challenge location. A small town of sorts. Maybe it's not really a small town, but wherever it is beautiful. We've got a church, we've got buildings that look very nice. Just look at the style of these buildings. You don't see that every day, unless you do, and if you do, then I say you are pretty lucky, because buildings around where I live don't look nearly as nice and fun as this, but I would imagine this to be some sort of tourist destination. If it's just a regular old place and no one really comes to visit here, then my goodness, I am jealous of where this place is. But this is actually today's daily challenge, which means it is up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. Put it down in the comment section below and tell me where in the world do you think we can find this beautiful little place. If you are the person the guess is closest, I will announce you as the winner in tomorrow's video's comment section. You don't win a prize, but you do win glory. So if you have any idea where these nice buildings can be found, where this nice family, or these two people and these two children can be found, where this cool road with this sort of well gutter, I don't know what you would really call this. Even that's nice. I mean this sort of archway building right here with these fancy doors. That's really the nice part. But my god, if you guys have any idea where any of this is found, or if you just want to hazard a guess and have some fun, put it down in the comment section below and tell me, and hopefully you will be right. Alrighty, here we are in the main section of today's episode, and today it is going to be a viewer challenge, one brought to us by someone who has sent their first viewer challenge. My goodness, it is Siders S, or Sitters S. I'm going to say Siders, but it could be Sitters. It's a bit hard for me to tell, considering I've never seen that name personally. It's a very cool name, I'll tell you that much. Which is, again, I think is something that I'm trying to not say as much. I always say I'll tell you that much, or other things along those lines. One of them catchphrases trying to not to say. Anyways, you had an interesting comment about this, and you can see I've clicked on the link twice before. The comment that went along with this challenge was you weren't sure if it was working, because apparently when you tried it out, it wasn't working for you, and you wanted some advice as to how to make it work. honestly, I don't know. The link you sent me just works. I click on it. Either I click on the link and it works, or I copy and paste it like I'm about to do, and that's worked in the past as well. Never had any problems with it. So honestly, I mean, I can't help you with your problem. It seems like maybe your computer doesn't like these links for whatever reason, because it works for me, and that's what you sent me. So yeah, there you go. No theme to this challenge. But again, if you guys want to create your first challenge, make sure you go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com, create your own custom challenge, and send it to me using the YouTube inbox system. That's the preferable option, because if you choose to send it as a comment in one of the videos, which I guess you can, sometimes it gets marked as spam, and then I might not see it. But anyways, thank you so much, Sitters or Siders S, for this challenge. And now let's get to it. Of course, if you want to find a link to this, you can click down in the description below and do this challenge for yourself. So, very good. All right, this is nice and a bit hard to tell where we are. Right off the bat, we don't have very many clues. Okay, this is tough. Wow, we are in a still picture somewhere pretty old that has seen perhaps some war based on this kind of thing over here. I don't really know. I'm just making that up as I go along. We're in a country that has yellow license plates like this. Now, the ones that I know of are England, the Netherlands, and France. Now, this picture is taken by someone who goes by the name of Chris Whittleston. So that could be England, I guess, but that really shouldn't be a real indication of it. This church, well, what does it look like? It's a hard one. I'm not someone who knows churches very much, actually. So it's always tough for me to figure out what kind of church this is by looking at the designs on it. I mean, there's nothing in particular about the way this looks that would tell me that this couldn't be England. Now, one thing that is a bit troubling is this license plate doesn't seem to have a blue tinge on the side here, which makes things a little bit confusing, because there would be one if this was the Netherlands, England, or France. Now, if there isn't, what does that mean? Well, we're in a still picture, so it could be another country. What country with yellow license plates is in Europe, at least continental Europe, but doesn't have the blue tinge? Well, I really don't know. License plates is a thing that can be super tricky, and it is so varied. I don't really think this is in England. What the fuck? Okay. Well, that was weird. Okay, I was talking too much. Wow, that was really weird, wasn't it? Never seen anything like that before. So, yeah, that was amazing. Wow, very weird. Flash just crashed on me. That's how strange is that? So, okay, where do I think this is? I mean, there's nothing that tells me this is not England. So, there you go. The reason why I'm going to go with England, and I'll tell you why, it's a really weird reason, is because the Anglican church near where I used to live had, I don't know, the tower thing was shaped similarly enough to this. It wasn't a pointy one. So that is literally the logic I'm going to use here. Probably means nothing, but that's exactly what I'm going to go on. We're going to be from Nottingham. Sure, that sounds good to me. Let's click sure, the park. Make the guess, and the answer was it was indeed England. Canterbury. Wow. Very, very nice. 2719. Okay. So, where are we now? Well, we've got a big, more castles. I like this. This is like a castle theme. So that's pretty neat. We're in Europe yet again. That is really nice. Another church-type location. This time, I'm fairly certain we're not in England, but we saw a yellow license plate yet again. We're seeing another one. Is this France? This could be France, and it is indeed France. Okay, so where would something like this be? Some sort of big fortification like that. This Now, I don't really know much about of the way France looks. To me, I'm thinking southern-ish, but honestly, this could very well be many places. I'm guessing this is probably not Brittany for no reason, honestly. There's almost I'm guessing that for no reason really. Um, where would this be? Why would there be some sort of thing like that? The trees, what do they tell? The trees feel a little bit more northerny, to be honest. Again, I don't really know much of France, so I'm just really making this stuff as I go along. Um, yeah, okay. Where was the city name there? I think it's this thing right there, but I can hardly see what that says, which is pretty bad. Okay, well there's like well we could go downtown. We might as well go downtown. I think it was that way. But I think like this road is a little bit better because it might bring me to like a highway or something. And if it does, then in that case, wow, we're really not going towards a highway, are we? I mean, look at that. That is really nice. That's a very beautiful area. We might find a highway, and if we find a highway, then we might be able to find out where we are by seeing a sign or something. I don't know if that's really gonna happen here. It doesn't exactly seem like it will. Okay. Well, I think it's gonna be time to guess pretty darn soon, unless these blue signs, A61 Narbonne. Uh, there's the oh, I forget exactly what this word is, but that's fine. I forget what it is in English. Is there you go. So okay, France. Where I don't really feel like we're actually in too much southern France, and in fact, I almost feel like revising my guess and saying that we are in Brittany. So let's say we are in Brittany and go with Rennes. Sure, make the guess. Southern, near Toulouse. Okay. Well, that's really sad that we were there, isn't it? We were in Carcassonne. Interesting. I recognize that name. Why do I recognize this name? It's something, isn't it? Carcassonne is something, like some kind of media. Maybe it's a game. Maybe it's something else. What am I thinking of? There's something that this is named after, and I don't really remember what it is. But I feel like maybe it's a board game or something. I mean, it's obviously not Settlers of Catan, but it's something, right? Carcassonne, something in real life. I'm totally unsure. 2348. Very, very cool. Anyways, we find ourselves right now in what I'm going to guess off the bat to be China, but that is yet to be seen. Where we are exactly, things can definitely change, but China is probably where I'm going to guess, if I had to imagine. Hi, how's it going? Wow, this person like taking... You can take a panorama like this? Really? Like, that's interesting. You're just holding it in your hand? It's like a selfie, but, not really. This is a hard place to really tell where it is. Yeah, I'm going to be saying China. I'm almost certain that it is. There you go. Here's the person that is taking these picture. Probably our friends Daiki Furumoto. A name that, looking at it now, really doesn't seem like a Chinese name to me. But, like, honestly, just basing by a name like that, if I had to guess, I would say our friend here is Japanese. But I don't know. I don't know enough. I need to see some writing, and I can't see any writing. Well, we could be in Japan, right? This could be so. This, yeah. This is so hard to guess because I really don't know the differences in the architecture. I mean, that's the sad part, is I just don't know. And like this kind of thing right here, I might have to revise my guess and go with Japan. I don't really want to, but I think I am. I think further investigation of the architecture, specifically this thing back here and this thing over here, makes me feel like maybe Japan is the answer. And the name. It's a combination of this thing over here, the name, and this tower over here. So I am going to go with Japan on this one. Where in Japan are we? We're on the big meaty section. Sort of like, actually no, we're not gonna go like near. We're gonna go in between, like it's sort of near Osaka, so like around like here. Let's make the guess, and the answer was okay. Very good. Near Hiroshima, very cool. And we were specifically in a place called Itsukushima Shrine. Wow, very cool. 2665. Again, China's always the first guess when it's kind of these linked pictures like that, because usually when we find ourselves in pictures that aren't part of Google Street View, usually it's in a country that doesn't have Street View, China being one of them. 2665, and Japan does have Street View, so there you go. 2665. Okay, not bad. Wow, that's interesting. I feel like... No, I've never seen that before. I was going to say, I feel like I might have seen that before. But now looking at it, I don't think I have. Because this is quite unique. Wow. Okay. That is interesting. Very cool. Now, this is actually taken by one of our favorite, most notable photographers, Mark Crandall. Now, this globe is interesting for not really too many reasons, but I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say, no, I don't. Boy, this is no. It's too tough. It's too tough to tell actually what I'm trying. I don't know where we are. Well, Mark Crandall, we know, if we know one thing about Mark Crandall, it's that pictures of Morocco have been taken, but I don't think we're in Morocco. No, we're somewhere else, somewhere different. That doesn't help us very much. And these people, they don't really help us either. Now, who's this depicted person here? Someone like Jesus or Moses or something like that? By the look, I would say probably Jesus. I think Moses is usually depicted as older, I think. But, you know, again, what do I know? All right. I don't know. This could be a picture of a saint. This could be a picture of... I mean, that's about it, right? It's not some kind of warrior. It doesn't look like... I mean, you would expect a warrior to be in different kind of... I think it's definitely a religious figure, at least, if I had to guess. Now, from this point of view, it looks like this religious figure is standing on top of Russia, but a quick look from the back, it's actually just a normally placed globe. You can see North America up there too. So, where is this found? Well, the climate doesn't help me too much. I feel like it is kind of cold wherever this is. It's a cold place. It's a really confusing place. I really don't know where this is. It's a confusing place that I think is kind of cold. It feels like it's a little bit cold, but it might not be. It's like an island or a big coast of some sort. It's remote. It looks like this. I don't know. This is so weird. I have absolutely no idea where this could be. Yeah, where could this be? Where in the world could a place like that exist? It's not going to exist anywhere in Africa. It's not going to exist anywhere in... I mean, I guess it has to be somewhere like Europe, maybe? But where in Europe could this be? I don't know. I don't know where in Europe that could be. It could be where in Russia could that be? I don't know. Should we go like let's go weird. Let's go Russia on like the Black Sea. Caspian Sea, sorry, not the Black Sea. Caspian Sea. Sure, let's go like right there. I have no idea. Make the guess, the answer. Wow. Okay. Got that wrong completely. East Timor. That is a country I would not have expected. Also, the climate was very different than what I would have thought for East Timor. I mean, the water looked right, but maybe it was just super dry, and I was confusing that for very cold. I guess that must have been it. I must have been confusing dry for cold. Wow, East Timor. That is a country I think we've only visited once. Wow. So, I mean, we definitely didn't see that before. That was really cool. 551 points. Awesome. Now, where are we? I mean, this is really neat. Look at this place. We've never seen this before. At least if we have, I don't remember it. Just check this out. How can these rocks have been formed? Is this like wind erosion, rain erosion, glacial melting of some sort? Wow. This is really weird. I mean, I'm going to probably guess Antarctica here. It's just so weird, and, I mean, just look around us. Like, what else is there to see? We really are on another world. There's no trees. Everything is, like, a weird color. Antarctica's pretty difficult, because you can really be, you know, really off with it. So, I mean, just check that out. That is just crazy. What a strange place. I mean, we're pretty much looking at the same pictures over and over. There's no real going anywhere. At least not as far as I can tell. So, yeah. I mean, that is just really cool. This is like pictures taken from the Mars rover, isn't it? I mean, this just looks like, I mean, like this shot right here, this could be Mars. Wow, that is really, really cool. So, yeah, Antarctica, I guess. We're going to go somewhere like right around here. Right? Why not? Make the guess, and the answer was it was indeed Antarctica. 2,850 kilometers away. That is too bad. But, you know, there you go. And that gives us our final score. That was okay. It was okay on the countries, except for this Russia is East Timor one. That's pretty crazy. So, starting off, England, Canterbury. Then, France, Carcassonne. Then, Japan, near Hiroshima. Then, we were in East Timor. Wow, there you go. That's a cool country. We never really visit there. Not to say that France, Japan, and England aren't cool countries. Although I guess you might argue that England isn't really a country and the UK is. But when I was guessing England, I was specifically talking about England. Although maybe, actually, you know what? I still think you do call it a country, right? Yeah, it's a country, and then the UK is also a country. I need to go to the Wikipedia page. You guys can tell me if you want to, but I'll go to the Wikipedia page to get my names right. I'll just call them both countries, because honestly, I mean, I think it's like a country of countries. That's what we're going to call it. So yeah, we've got Antarctica right over here. And that is where we were, Antarctica. This sort of the spiky region is not where I guessed we weren't. We were like over here near. There's no name for that bay. We're right over here near the name for this lake. No name for that. We were right there. Very, very cool indeed. Wow. Well, I just passed 10,000 points, so I guess I won the challenge. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, tune in tomorrow for more hot GeoGuessr action. And if you guys want to send in challenges, as always, please do. I'm doing them every day. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.